Hey guys, where's Moby here from the Independent View? This week we're doing something a bit different where we are looking at the new designs in Mortal Kombat 1 for our beloved characters. Basically, we're going to be doing a tier system where we are looking at how they look, giving you my opinion, and letting you guys know what I think. And just giving an overview of what are some of the best designs, worst designs, and ranking them. So yeah, I think it's a bit fun, it's a bit different. So let's get straight into it. Okay, guys, as you can see, we got basically the 21 characters, including a special guest in the form of Shang, which actually came through in the last few days. There was a leak, I think, on the Xbox store, so we got a view of him, and along with him, we've got the rest of the roster. We currently do not have, I would say, great visuals on Reiko and supposed 23rd character, Natara. So those are the two characters we do not have on this list. But looking at it, we're going to jump straight into it with this base roster. So first off, guys, we've got Ashra. So for me, Ashra has great color scheme in terms of the white and gold. I like the way she is individualized with the sword, and she's also got the funky little designs on her face. In comparison to her Mortal Kombat, if I'm not mistaken, it was Deadly Alliance outfit, much better, right? Overall, way better. It was pretty plain. She had the cap and then this little lace type outfit on her arms. So overall, I like this new look for Ashra. However, personally, it didn't scream well, right? And therefore, I'm not gonna lie, but she does not just blow me away in terms of her design. So for me, she's definitely falling into the B tier when it comes to just her overall design. I like the color scheme, but it lacks something that just didn't blow me away when I initially saw it. Now the next character, I was not expecting to see him in the trailer, but Baraka for me just screams out the vampires from Blade 2. I'm referring to the original Blade character. This redesign for him looks fantastic. He looks menacing. There's just like this freakish bloodthirst creature that is being that's designed, and I just love it. He's got the little bones coming out of his skin. Yeah, so for me, Baraka is 10 out of 10, and in terms of redesign, definitely S tier, top notch, one of the best character redesigns. Next up, guys, we've got Garrus. Now, for me, Garrus does look like he's been slimmed down quite a bit. He's not this overly buff character that he was in Mortal Kombat 11. One thing I must admit, and it's very unique for him, besides the emblem, or not the emblem, but this little, I would say, that kind of like the socket that he has on his chest in terms of it's kind of like an emblem, but the shoulder pad that he has now just adds a whole unique element onto Garrus. So for the basics that they had to work with, because normally Garrus is pretty plain, he just has his little lines on his face and body. That little shoulder pad that they've added just adds a great element onto Garrus, and seeing him in game, he looks awesome as well. So I really like that they kept Garrus very simple, but gave him certain elements that just made him stand out a lot more. So yeah, Garrus for me moves into A tier. Havoc. Now this one is contentious. Some people like it, some people don't. For me, it's 80% almost perfect. I'm not gonna lie, he is looking amazing. I like the fact that they have a little throwback to the emblem on his chest. That looks pretty damn cool. Overall, the facial features where they are taking into account his skeleton features as well, I love it. There's just the one portion which I do not like. It's the hairstyle. That to me just screams like they were trying to move it in a certain direction, and for me, not exactly. So I'm not really happy with the way his hairstyle looks. It reminds me a lot of the redesign they did for Dante in Devil May Cry. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the series, but there was a specific sequel. I think it was like a reboot that they tried to do, where they just gave him this emo kid looking hairstyle and just overall look, and it just didn't work. It just took it away from who Dante was. So this is screaming something similar. However, like I said, it's 80% good and 20% bad. I'm hoping we can fix 20% with some form of customization. So for me, he's going top of the peak here, right? This one I'm not going to waste a lot of time with, but Johnny Cage looks the most plain and boring in terms of design. Like, this was, I think most people, when they saw the trailer, they just, it didn't come out like, ah, that's Johnny Cage. It was just like, okay, this is a guy and he's got glasses. Ah, okay, maybe it's Johnny Cage. But there was nothing that just made you go, that's Johnny Cage. So for me, sorry, but this is plain as can be. So D, without a doubt, Johnny Cage is right at the bottom for me. And just in terms of what I'm doing this, guys, I like to be a bit interactive on the channel, so don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Lots more Mortal Kombat content coming soon. But let me know what's your top character redesign and what's your bottom character redesign in the comments below, just so remember, get some interaction and different points of opinion, because that's kind of what the independent view is about. This character design is just screamed out immediately amazing, right? It gave a modern take on not only the Yakuza, but also this old samurai design of Kenshi with the sword. I absolutely loved it. I mean, the fact that as soon as people saw who was speaking and the design that for him, we were all like, ah, that's Kenshi, right? And for me, really well done. I like this little hand tattoos that he's got, and it's got kind of this futuristic armor on his body as well. So for me, Kenshi is definitely S tier, right? That for me, he looks amazing. Now, one of the ladies. So Katana for me, uh, overall, I like the outfit. Let's be honest. Mortal Kombat has gone very conservative in terms of showing a bit of skin when it comes to the outfits and ladies. So overall, this is not too bad, but I just didn't scream anything unique for Katana. I like the overall design of her face and the hairstyle, very cool. But just in terms of creating a unique outfit for Katana or look, it didn't shout anything too risky or anything too different. It was just Katana, right? And hoping to see some alternative outfits coming through and just making a bit more distinct in a look. So for me, C tier, right? Yes, guys, Johnny Cage is the bottom. There's like no arguments with that one, right? Next one, Kang Lao is for me shifting quite similar to the Katana level, right? I'm not seeing anything risky. I do like the fact that they're keeping the theme of Kang Lao with his outfit, but it's not unique in any sense, and nothing really stands out with Kang Lao. I see him, and it's like, cool, that's Kang Lao. That's the guy. It's not. If you look at Baraka, you look at Kenshi, you go, wow, like damn, that looks good. And Kang Lao, I'm just getting, it's Kang Lao, right? That's it. So for me, Kang Lao, he's fighting with Katana on sea level. Li Mei. Now this one is quite interesting, right? Li Mei has a great overall look in terms of playstyle, and her outfit is very formal, and she does look like a bit of an older female, let's be honest, right? Still beautiful. I think she's probably one of the best looking females in the game, but her outfit looked very streamlined, it looked very formal. And given the fact that she is doing this cop role, I think it fits her quite well. And with the whole purple color scheme and the lanterns, I like Li Mei. I think that really does work for Li Mei. So for me, Li Mei is going above Ashra, that's for sure, but not above Havoc. So I'm putting her in B tier, right? Liu Kang. So Liu Kang, guys, is essentially the god. He's replaced Raiden. He's a lot more formal, and I'm not gonna lie, for me, this new look of Liu Kang is quite fitting, right? They didn't want to make him the full-on karate guy, chest out, looking like some kind of just everyday monk type fighter, but instead he's got this very formal look, but the blend, and I think the best part about it is that they kept his design of the dragon tattoos around his arms, so you still see that coming through when you play with him, and it still does the glowing element as well. So for me, Liu Kang is perfect. I mean, the redesign for him is right up there, right? So I don't think it's S tier for me, but definitely top 8 tier above Garrus. I really enjoyed it. Now for Melina. So, guys, Melina looks really cool. In game, she looks better than Quintana for me, that's for sure, right? And the one thing about Melina that I like is that they kept that unique hairstyle, or at least a blend of the hairstyle that she had in MK11, because I think that's what everybody kind of looked at and they were like, wow, especially in that first trailer we saw. We saw the trailer and um, you see Melina pop up and she has that cool hairstyle, and you go like, yep, that's Melina, right? And that's that distinct look that I really liked about her. So, and so of course she's got the freaking cool mouth opening up. So for me, I think Melina is pretty cool. She's not quite S tier, right? I'm thinking A tier as well. I think she's A tier. Yeah, A tier. I still prefer Garrus over, but she's kept the hairstyle. She looks cool. So yeah, she's A tier. This one in particular I like a lot, right? So for me, Raiden was always this very formal character. You know, he had the white outfit, very clean look, and they've just added this youthful. They basically added a refreshed version of the youthful look. And from the gameplay we've seen so far, and just the in-game model of Raiden, for me, it looks top notch. Right, Raiden looks really good. Totally think Raiden's design is top notch. So is he S tier? A tier? I think he's S tier. For me, he's S tier. Definitely in terms of redesign. Everything I've seen of Raiden so far screams out. I actually want to check exactly how he plays in game and what he can do. He looks like he's going to be something quite fun and exciting. The Rain, the mage version of Rain. So I must admit that this once again feels very safe in terms of the design. I do like the little mixture of the gold and purple. That's kind of cool in terms of the little that scarf that he has. But when I look at him in comparison to other characters, he does look very safe in terms of the way he was designed. And for me, that is just down to the fact that he didn't shift that far from Mortal Kombat 11, right? It's basically like they took his Mortal Kombat 11 design and just dragged out the clothing a bit more, so it doesn't look very like ninja type. So for me, he's not below Johnny, that's for sure, but it just didn't quite sit too well with me. So for me, yeah, that's D. I didn't. I'm not feeling Rain at the moment. Gameplay wise, top notch, right? I mean, he's got the crazy zoning, crazy mix ups, but the design, no. Now, this guy is looking flipping awesome, right? They went with this cool punk rock, hyper active. I'm thinking, yeah, he's just this energetic, cool dude for Reptile, right? And it just looks like a very unique design. He's no longer just this palette swap ninja or this weird looking creature, right? Because before you used to be, you got your green ninja, you got your blue ninja, you got your yellow ninja, and now they've just kind of made him more unique, his own element. So that's what I like the most about this Reptile, the fact that he can freaking transform into a beast. You can't go wrong with that. I think that is top notch. So for me, Reptile is definitely one of the standout designs. Can't wait to see how else you can actually make him look. Maybe even show his face fully, see a hairstyle. Yeah. So for me, Reptile is very much top 8 here. I am definitely thinking above Garrus, that's for sure. Let's put him over there. And then looking at this system, I'm thinking Melina could maybe go B. No, 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 I'll leave him at the end of the day. Okay. Now, guys, what you may not have seen, but on the Xbox store, there has been, I would say, the release of Samsung in for Mortal Kombat. So we do have a design for him. His graphics a bit different from the others, but his look is actually quite unique. He's got these claws, as you've seen in the initial trailer, and it looks pretty good from what I've seen so far. I like the old, young, refreshing look that they've got for Samsung. And yeah, for me, it's not a crazy, risky departure from where they initially had him, but it's far better than some of the other character redesigns that we've seen. So for me, I like it, but in terms of pure riskiness and the design of the character, I can't put him above the B tier. So he's definitely top of B tier for me. Right, I think he's a bit better than Havoc, but not not perfect, right? Not as risky as the others or as unique as the others. So for me, B tier for sure. Then this is a tricky one. So Kuai Liang, aka now Scorpion, is basically like it's basically Scorpion. The only refreshing unique element they've given him is he's got a scorpion tattoo. So I can't knock him down because this is a new direction for Mortal Kombat. And he's not Hanzo, right? So you can't really compare him with Hanzo. But in terms of the Scorpion character itself, for me, it's not dark enough, right? It's not dark enough. Scorpion had this element of this wrathful spectre, and I know this is not his human form, but even the human form had an outfit that would either have a hoodie or have something that carried this mysterious element to it. And this time, he just looks like a young guy with a yellow ninja outfit. This is tough. I think, sorry, Scorpion fans. Like I like Scorpion, but that is C tier for me, right? I'm not 100% a fan of the Scorpion outfit. It just looks very safe in terms of the character. So yeah, no. Next up, guys, one of my favorites. When I saw it, I was a bit skeptical, especially with the horns. But when you see his gameplay and you see how he looks with that freaking axe, I mean, come on. There's no doubt, no debate. He's S tier, guys. He is S tier. I'm actually putting him above Raiden. I thoroughly think that Shao Kahn looks amazing and so brutal. I mean, yeah, top notch, right? I think yeah, one of the best redesigns so far in the game. Yeah, he's got to be S tier for me. He looks amazing. Now the next one is for me probably the hottest female in the game. She's Sindel, right? She's got a bit of the May with her as well, and I like the way they've made her look just in a simple form, but then once she gets into the whole banshee madness with her hairstyle, things just escalate and get out of control. So for me, Sindel is looking really top notch. I like the redesign, very elegant, not too crazy, not too sultry, but a good balance of both. So for me, definitely high on the A tier. So I'm thinking above Garrus. I like Sindel. Sindel's looking good. Even gameplay wise, she's looking good. Now, one of my favorite characters in MKX, right? Gosh, I enjoyed playing with Smoke. Was it MKX or MK9? I think it was MK9 where we got Smoke. Yeah, MK9. We had the crazy Smoke flying around the stage. He was so cool, and crazy hairstyle, the long hair, the general movement, and the costume. He looked very funky. And this time, what I like about this Smoke And I'm being a bit biased here. The fact that they've now made him this hardcore soldier and he had to train to get his powers and be in the position he is kind of like this point of authority. And I like that they've kind of blended that point of authority with his new hairstyle, if you know what I mean. You don't get a soldier or general in the army having long, elegant hair. You know what I mean? He's got very short, very strict, very neat look. So for the redesign, it's growing on me slowly but surely. He's definitely better than most. So I'm definitely putting him probably above Melina in terms of design. But yeah, A tier for me. He looks good. He looks good. Um, Next up, we've got probably my day one character besides Smoke. We got Sub-Zero, right? So Sub-Zero, once again, he suffers from something very similar to Scorpion in the fact that the he's not that much risk. And I know you can't really do that much with the characters, but there's certain elements you can add, like maybe ice around the body, on the arms. Maybe he's doing like a full transformation, different type of hairstyle, but it just came across pretty plain in terms of Sub-Zero and Scorpion, where it was just this palette, almost palette of ninjas. And I'm hoping we're going to get some variety when it comes to the outfit customization. But for me, it just didn't scream out enough risk, enough differences. So, look, I'm biased towards Sub-Zero. I like Sub-Zero. He's not C tier, but definitely B. So I'm putting him above Ashra because Ashra just didn't do it for me. But yeah, he's not perfect, but he's better than Ashra. I'll give you that. And then last but not least, probably the most divisive character redesign in Mortal Kombat 1 history for the issue so far that people were up in arms about and were really just it's just split the communities. For me, I like her. I like the hairstyle and I like the strong features. She's got this Amazonian type vibe where she's just pretty hardcore woman warrior. I'm thinking Wonder Woman style character that is just there to kick ass and take names. And looking at her playstyle and looking at the way she looks, I do think that the redesign is probably not as sexy as what some people would like, because I think Tony always had the little fringe haircut, and yeah, she was just, I think, it was a tad bit hotter. But this one just screams out, I'm kicking ass. And I think that's why, for me, she is, or not S tier. S tier is limited. It's a fine line between A and B. Better than Melina? Better than Shang? Okay, I think for me, she's on top, right? That for me, I think, is where she would be. There was enough risk taken. There's a changing element. We know that the character is quite different from the past. So for me, I think that this is essentially the best possible look for where she is in terms of a character profile and where she's and where her story plays in this game. So yeah, guys, that's my design rank or tier system for the latest MK1 characters. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely when the game releases, we'll be doing more stuff like this in terms of best X-rays, best fatalities, and then maybe even best story. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section who's your, probably let's say, who's your S tier, who's your D tier in terms of design. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. We got a lot of Mortal Kombat material coming in the September period, so look forward to it. And I'll catch you guys online. Cheers.